Hi guys, welcome to Saturday Stash Dive. This is Alice with Vintage Galatine. So I'll be doing embellishments using my stash paper, using an embossing folder. This is the embossing folder I'll be using. And the stash paper, I'll be using this. This one, I think this is a Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. This one is an older paper, so I really don't remember where I got this from. I think it might be like from a rack. And then this is called the Great Outdoors. This paper pad, I'm using this main paper right here. This is the background that I'm going to be using. And then I'm also going to be using a fish one. I don't know where I left that one. Oh, here it is. This one right here. I'm going to be fussy cutting the fish out. And the scissors that I'm using with for fussy cutting are these Paper Studio. These are really sharp and the tip is awesome, and it really helps me for fussy cutting because I am not good at cutting to begin with. So I kind of trial and error several different scissors and I came out with that one. That one works really good. And I got that one at Hobby Lobby, I think for like $5. And then I'm going to be using my tape runner, the ATG, and several punches. I'll be using the heart, the round 1 inch. I might be using the 2-inch round as well. And then I'll be using some jute stamps from Paper Tray Ink, and these are really small. I'm going to be using the Love one, so that's really nice. I like that one. And then for the ink, I'll be using the Cocoa Memento, and I think that's pretty much it. But I'll leave all the supply list on the bottom in the info box. So let's get started. I'm going to start doing all the embossing first, and I'm going to get, let's see, I'm going to get this and I'm going to emboss it. So let me just start embossing that. I think I got that. Okay, so that I did one side on that, and then all I'm going to do is turn it over and do the other side. It doesn't matter if they overlap because I'm going to actually put the picture above some of this writing, so I'm just going to put it just like that. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay. Just gonna run it through, bring it back. Okay, see, I messed up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to cut that and figure out what I'm gonna do. How? Okay, well, this always happens, right? A little boo-boos happen. Okay, let me get this cut up and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm embossing my blue little paper and just using the same folder. And there's that one. And then I'm also going to be, I already have these punched out from the other video, which is the Saturday Stash Dive, I guess the tryout video. So I already had these ready. So these are just punched out with the round 1-inch puncher, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to place these in my embossing folder. Just place those down and get that embossed. And I think those are the only pieces I'm really going to emboss. So let me just clean up my area and get my section fixed up. Okay, so I'm going to place this down. I'm just going to use my ATG for that. center that right there. Then I'm going to place my picture around right here, but I want my picture to be popped out a little bit. You know what, first I'm going to do this string. So I'm going to use my jute. I got this from a friend that was cleaning out her home, and she had a whole bunch of crafts, so that's why I have this on a cord, but you can use just regular jute, but this is what I'm using because that's what I have at hand. And I'm just going to place this down right here, and let me get the tape for that. I could be placing it like that. I think like that's good. And then I want to pop my picture out a little bit so it's popped up. So I'm going to add some of these pop-up, I don't even know what they're called. I'll get you the name in a minute. I was going to call them stickums. I don't know. But I'm going to double it because I really want it to be really popped out. Okay, let me take this off and just stick that there. Okay, so let me do this all around so the video won't be so long. Okay, so I'm just going to add the picture right in this area. Okay, now for the embellishments. What I did was I got this fish paper, the Paper Studio, and all I'm doing is I'm getting some scissors. I'm picking out a fish, and then I'm just fussy cutting that fish out. And this works really well, especially if you have a lot of little pieces of paper that you need to do away with and they have images. Fussy cutting is just really, it is time consuming, but it does save you a lot as far as money goes. So that's that. So there's your fish right here, and then what I'm going to do is with that jute I want to put some fish right on there, and because that's what we usually do. This is my husband and I didn't even explain to you the picture, and back there, let me see if I can focus. Back here is our tent and our car, my old car, and this is before kids. We would whenever we had a chance, which is hardly, but we loved camping, fishing, and so that's why I want to add the fish there, because when we'd camp we'd go fishing, so that's why I'm doing that. So let me just stick these down. Let me get my tape. So for the fish I'm using this, they're glue dots, but they're really flat and really sticky, and that's why I like these. And so I'm just going to use that and place those down. And again, fussy cutting images is a great way of embellishing, just like this. And right there. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. And then for the circle punches that I have already embossed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my stamp, which is, okay, let me get that right here, which is the love. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my ink, and I'm going to get my embossed round, and I'm just going to stamp the word love on it right there. And then I'm going to get that other embossed piece which is the blue teal one, and I'm going to use my heart punch out and just punch that out. And I'm going to place that heart right above, right there, and I'm going to glue that. I'm going to use my two-way with that, which is this one right here. It's a two-way pen. and just get some glue on there and place that right on top like so. And then I'm going to put that, I think, yeah, I want that one flat, I don't want it popped out, so I'm just going to get my ATG, put that like so. So I'm going to do several of these right here. Again, all you do is you get your stamp and your round punched out paper and just stamp. You don't have to stamp it in the center, like I'm going to go on the side with this one, and then I'm going to get a hard piece and just put some glue on there. Get your punch. Okay. Now I'm going to get another piece of paper from that same collection, and all I'm going to do is, with the lantern image, I'm just going to fussy cut that as well. And I'm going to use that as an embellishment. And these, I think I do want these popped out, so I'm going to use my pops right here. I'm going to use one on top and one on the bottom. I think I like it right here. So I'm going to use that one there. And then I have another one. I think I like that one right on this side. Okay, let me just get my other paper now. With the blue paper that I embossed, I'm going to cut up a tag using my punch out, and I'm going to use that. I think I might journal on here. Let me just get that going. Okay, so I'm just going to add that little journaling right here, and I just put camping is something we've always enjoyed. And then I cut up a little bit too much on the paper right here. There's like a little white speck there, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this, it's some real tree paper. I think I showed you. I got this, I think, from Hobby Lobby, and I really like that. And so I just punched out with the 1-inch punch, and I'm going to put that right on top and probably add something else right here. So let me get that going. So I found a tiny fish on that little, on that fish paper. So I'm going to add that to this area right here. Put it right there, and I just used a glue dot for that. And let me get my, I'm going to do a title for this. Let me get those going. Okay, so I'm getting my letters going. Let me just bring this down. Okay, so I'm putting camp right there. I think I'm going to do camp out. And then I'm going to put like the out going a little bit downward. And these are just some thickers. Yeah, I like it like that. Okay. So camp out. Let me see if I'm going to add something else. Okay, so I wanted to do one more embellishment, and all I'm using is a white kind of heavy cardstock and my 1-inch punch, and all I'm going to do is make my own bobber, like a fishing bobber. And let me move this out of the way. And all I'm going to do is make a line in half and just use my Copic marker and color that in. And then on the top there's like this little piece right here. Then just get some of that twine. I'm using a white one right now, and just cut a little piece, then turn it around, get your adhesive, do a little strip there right in the middle, and just put that twine right there. Just cut any excess off. And then you have like a little bobber, a fishing bobber. And so I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put that down here. So I kind of want that a little bit popped out. So I'm going to just use one of these pop-ups. I need to figure out what they're called. I'll put it in the description box. And so I think I'll put it down here. I don't know, maybe I should put like 2. Maybe just leave it at 1. So I hope you guys liked my Saturday stash dive video. I'll try to make them a little bit shorter, but for now, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll leave the link below to the blog for SNL, and they have their own website and you can go check them out. So I'll leave you with that. So thank you so much. Bye.